Take page number 29, 29. We were seeing the journal entries. So premium for goodwill, how much the new partner brought? 20,000. That will be distributed among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. So who are old partner? Raman and Aman. Please, you don't write R's capital, A's capital. You have to write to Raman's capital, to Aman's capital. Always write the full form. Don't use short form like me. So to Raman's capital 10,000, to Aman's capital 10,000. Now, as I told you, whenever the new partner comes and from whom how much he gets is nothing mentioned in the question, it means old ratio always equals to sacrificing ratio. For example, in this question you can see the new partner Suman coming for 1/5 share, but the question does not tell you that 1/5 share from whom and how much the new partner is getting. Question is silent. New partner is coming for 1/5 or 1/4, I don't know, but from whom how much the new partner is getting is not mentioned in the question. So whenever this type of case comes, old ratio is always equals to sacrificing ratio. You can solve and see, you can check it, you can use the formula, you can do everything, but the same ratio will come. Old ratio will come equal to sacrificing ratio in this case. And why we want sacrificing ratio? Only for one thing we want sacrificing ratio in admission. That is to distribute the goodwill brought by the new partner. We have to distribute it among the old partner in sacrificing ratio. So here, as I told you, old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio, and old ratio is equal 1:1. So now 20,000 will be distributed among R's capital, A's capital, 10,000, 10,000. Roshni, unmute yourself. Sorry, mute yourself, dear. Now the outstanding expenses 18,000 are paid. Outstanding expenses means the expenses due by the business to be paid. Now it has been paid. And how much outstanding expenses are there in liability side of the balance sheet? It is 18,000. Question is saying paid off. What will be the journal entry if any outstanding expenses are paid? Outstanding expense is a liability. If liability is paid, means liability is decreasing. So you have to debit the liability. Outstanding expense account debit 18,000. And what is going out of the business? Cash. To cash. How much? 18,000. The journal entry will be outstanding expense account debit 18,000 to bank account 18,000. This will be the journal entry for paying outstanding expenses. Now, first for bad debts. How much bad debts? 5,000. What will be the journal entry for writing of bad debts? Bad debts account debit to debtors. Whenever bad debts happens, it decreases the debtor. So bad debts is a loss. We are debiting bad debts. Bad debts account debit to debtors 5,000, 5,000. And again this bad debts we are going to adjust through provision already created. So provision for bad debts account debit to bad debts 5,000, 5,000. That is why this bad debt will not come in revaluation account. Suppose no provision is there, no provision for bad and doubtful debts is created by the business, then this bad debts will come in the revaluation account debit side. Since provision for bad and doubtful debts are created, so we have to adjust through provision only. So it will not come in revaluation account. Now when you prepare this balance sheet in the asset side, bank you will write. So there will be some adjustment. For example, the bank balance given in the asset side of the balance sheet is how much? 24,000. And the new partner, he brings 2 lakh capital in cash, so it will be added in bank. Then 20,000 also he is bringing in cash, his share of goodwill, that will be added. and 18,000 the outstanding expenses are paid off. So bank will reduce by 18,000. You have to solve this. 24,000 plus 2 lakh plus 20,000 minus 18,000. So now in new balance sheet you will show 2,26,000 as bank balance after making all the adjustment. Now we are going to prepare partners capital account. So if you prepare partners capital account, in the credit side by balance BD you will write from the liability side of the balance sheet 1,50,000. By bank 2 lakh is the capital of the new partner Suman. He brought in cash, so by bank, and 2 lakh in Suman's capital account credit side. By premium for goodwill, if you see the journal entry for distribution of the premium for goodwill, what is there? Raman, Saman's capital account are credited. Premium for goodwill account is debited. Why? Because Raman, Aman are old partner. They are getting the goodwill brought by the new partner in sacrificing ratio. So whenever they get their share of goodwill, it will increase their capital. In the credit side you will write by premium for goodwill. Don't write by PR, write full form by premium for goodwill. Raman will get 10,000, Aman will get 10,000 brought by the new partner. And what about the loss which we got from revaluation account? It will be transferred to partners capital account. And as I said you, whenever there is any loss, capital will be decreased. Why? Partner needs to pay that loss to the business out of their capital. So debit side of partners capital account you will write to revaluation account, that is the loss. Raman 39,750, Aman 39,750, Suman no loss, no profit. He doesn't have any link with the revaluation account. Now just you have to calculate two balance CD. The balances left in capital account, partners capital account. Just you have to make sum total of credit side, deduct the debit item, then you will get the balance CD. To balance CD, 2,70,250. You will get the balance CD for Raman. For Raman, 1,20,250. Suman, 2 lakh only. Whatever capital Suman has brought, that will be his capital balance, 2 lakh. Now if question asks you to prepare the balance sheet, then liability amount, assets amount. Workmen compensation claim, how much? 60,000. You should see the adjustment. In adjustment, the claim has increased to 60,000. But in old balance sheet, it is 55,000. So in new balance sheet, you have to show the new liability. The new liability is 60,000. Then provision for doubtful debts 4,500. How? They have asked you to create 5% provision, that is the new provision, that only you have to show in the balance sheet. That is why we are showing 4,500. 95,000 debtors minus 5,000 bad debts, then 5% of 90,000, new provision 4,500. Then the new capital balances of three partners, Raman, Aman and Suman. Just now after preparing partners capital account, whatever balance CD we got, that balancing figure of capital we have to write. So Raman's capital 2,70,250, Aman's capital 1,20,250 and Suman's capital 2 lakh. Then bills payable, there is no change in bills payable, so write as it is 4,70,000. Creditors no change, so the liability remains the same, creditors 1,02,000. Now come in the asset side of the balance sheet. Debtors 90,000. Why 90,000? In the old balance sheet 95,000. But bad debts in adjustment given 5,000. You have to deduct. Now that 5,000 you are not going to get. So in new balance sheet only 90,000 you have to show the debtors. Machinery 1,82,000. Why? In the old balance sheet machinery balance was 2 lakh. But in adjustment depreciation was given. Machinery was depreciated by 18,000. So 2 lakh minus 18,000, in new balance sheet you will show 1,82,000 machinery. Land and building old balance sheet 1,96,000, but in adjustment depreciation was given 54,000. You have to deduct 54,000 from 1,96,000. So in new balance sheet, land and building will appear 1,42,000. Bank, we have already done the adjustment. So now bank balance will be 2,26,000. Bills receivable as it is, no change. So write as it is 80,000. Stock as it is 14,000. Furniture as it is. Whenever there is no change in asset liabilities, you have to write as it is. If there is any change, you have to make the change, then write the new amount. Furniture 70,000. Now if you make sum total of assets liability, it will tally 8,04,000, both the sides it will come. Any doubt in this question? Yes, Amrita, Harish, Kirtika, Roshni, any doubt you are having in this question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please do practice till here at home. Please do practice. Give a good practice. Monday we will meet. Thanks. The class has ended now. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Amrita,
Thank you.
Harish, Kirtika, Roshni, everyone.